Greetings, everyone, and welcome back to the Vulture Culture Podcast. The only podcast that's considered so addicting that we've gotcha like a moth to the flame.
That was hard to sit through.
Yeah, let me tell you, I never once skipped that intro.
Welcome back, everybody. And if you don't know who me and Roxy are, well, you know who Roxy is, but you'll never know who me is.
Why specifically are you assuming everybody knows who I am? I'm not a celebrity.
I said your name. I said Roxy. That's why. Oh,
And I'm Sirplayalot 64.
and I'm morally
Okay,
gray.
just because I know Mitch McConnell's name doesn't mean I know the guy personally.
Well, you do.
Just
You
because I
know
met
Mitch
Tom
McConnell.
Kenny at a convention doesn't mean I know him personally.
Bro, you don't know Ben Affleck personally? I do. Okay, whatever. He gave me his.
Well, Peter Griffin does.
I don't care about Peter Griffin. Family Guy sucks. Anyways, welcome back to the Vulture Culture Podcast, everybody. Ooh.
You showed up like Fred and Scooby Doo 2, and you're like, I think Family Guy sucks.
Yeah. We got so much to talk about because, sir, what are we talking about?
Jentry Chau versus the Underworld.
The Underworld. Welcome to the underground. Okay. We are off to an amazing start. Hold on.
You didn't even sing that in key, by the way.
I know. Okay. Welcome to the underground. Give us your ball. Okay.
Okay, well now you sound like Pinocchio. It's from Shrek.
Okay. Sorry. I forgot to pull up the very famous Wikipedia page. Jentry Chau versus the Underworld is an American animated supernatural action television series created by Echo Woo and produced by Netflix Animation and Titmouse Inc. That's a funny name. The series was released on December 5th, 2024 on Netflix and is set in a Texas suburb where Jentry Chau, a Chinese-American teen who has been suppressing her powers, rediscovers them on her 16th birthday and learns that a demon king is hunting her for them. The show explores themes of family secrets, identity, and the consequences of choices made by past generations, particularly in relations to Jentry's parents. So that is Jentry Chau, which is the first time, well, in real life, this is the first time we've been talking about a TV show since Rick and Morty. We recorded multiple other episodes beforehand, but, you know.
But we're finally here.
Yep, and it's kind of weird because I'm not a TV show person. I think I've kind of made that clear that my main forte is games. But it's kind of crazy.
I love TV.
Luckily, there's a Family Guy. Anyways, so when we were talking about doing Jentry Chau, I was like, okay, I don't know anything about this. But you know what? Before we get into that, let's just talk about our first thoughts. I don't know why I immediately dove into that. Yeah, let's talk about first thoughts. Sir, since you picked it, you go ahead. What was your first?
Okay.
Well, like what?
So,
like, how'd you find out about the show? Go ahead. Sorry.
I personally never heard of it until I think it was around March or earlier this year where Trevor discovered the show and it was like, oh my god, this is amazing. You need to check this out, people. And everyone else did, but not me because I was busy doing schoolwork. And once I got off that, I was able to binge the show in one day. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. We have to do a podcast episode on this. And that's what we're doing now.
Wow.
Roxy, what about you?
I had pretty much no exposure to the show. It's just, I mean, I know that Trevor watched it and liked it. And then whenever Sir said it for the podcast, I was like, oh, we're going to watch that? Okay.
Damn. All right.
Actually, Roxy, remember, remember that was this when I binged the show. That was the same day the Family Guy episode was uploaded, and you unintentionally copied the entire message from my server on there.
I forgot that I did that. Where I thought I just copied the link, but it copied the entire message, so I just plagiarized what you said.
Yeah.
My experience with this show, I don't watch Netflix. Netflix is not my thing to watch, aside when we do these episodes. So, I didn't even know what the fuck a Jentry Chau was. And
Is Jentry Chau an instrument?
yeah, that's basically...
Jentry Chau's a bad guy?
Well, anyways, so Sir was like, we'll do this for an episode on the podcast. It'll be the second episode. And I was like, okay, that's a good pick. It's another TV show.
Second episode of season 2, specifically.
Yeah, the second episode of season 2. And then I was like, okay, cool.
So
and,
I assume...
and then...
Oh, sorry. I was going to say, so I assume there's going to be more of the show at some point, considering there's a pretty glaring open thread that they have not answered at all.
That be.
Well,
Michael's ability to see into the future.
Yeah, well, hopefully, knowing how badly Netflix treats their animated shows, that's probably why the last 3 episodes are the way they are. Now that I think about it.
I'll cancel 1,000 animated shows before I let Stranger Things die.
You know what's weird?
Oh no!
There is so much happening with Netflix, with the fact that the what are the name? Who made Stranger Things? The Duffer Brothers. Like
yeah.
they're off to do like they signed a contract to make movies with Paramount, and basically they said after Stranger Things they're kind of going to move on to Paramount from now on. Which I'm like,
okay.
And I was like, how the fuck did Netflix like lose probably like their most popular showrunner? Like,
well, it's like Marvel losing James Gunn.
Yeah, but that was also because fucking Disney, and I don't want to say it because it makes me sound like an idiot, but because people found old tweets about him, they basically were like, guys, look, he said a slur. And I don't even think it was a slur. I think he just made a fucked up joke. And they were like, and Disney was like, oh shit, people on Twitter don't like him? Get the fuck out.
Oh no, not Twitter.
I know, the most cesspool of cesspool.
I'm not Twitter, the most reliable source of things in the world.
Disney just tweets, Grok, is James Gunn popular?
Yes, very. Anyways, but yeah, so I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I had no idea what I was getting myself into with this show. All I know is that Sir liked it, and that was about it. So we're gonna. I feel also this is like the most recent thing we've talked about for Vulture culture.
Yeah, but it's like
particular.
a few months, nearly a year old now, so it's not eligible for Vulture's Nest.
Yeah.
That's why we've got to do an episode on Fix.
I'm not doing an episode on Fix. That shit looks like ass. K-pop demon.
Why is it every time I have an idea it's wrong?
It's not. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying I don't have any reason to watch. It's like war on the Worlds, or fucking whatever that fucking shit with Ice Cube.
Like,
which by the way, there's a movie already titled that, and it has Tom Cruise in it. So like, what?
War of the Worlds has been around for over 100 years.
Whatever, it's stupid. Why would you fucking name the movie the same thing as everything else? And it's probably not even adapted correctly because they use fucking Amazon.
No, it is an adaptation. It's just a really bad adaptation.
Anyway, so yeah, if you're wondering, if we do an episode on Fix, I'm getting something out of that. I'm not just doing it because, you know. Anyway, so
well, okay, what would you suggest if you want to do a trade for that movie? And Sir's just caught in the middle of this. He didn't ask for anything.
It's just like the meme guy sent you.
Yeah, the furry dog in the corner with the parents arguing.
Caroline being the alcoholic.
Yeah, I forgot I said I wanted to be the alcoholic, or that I am the alcoholic. Anyways, what would I want to do if we're gonna do Fix? If we're gonna do fic,
I can't believe Guys thinks that we're Chris's parents in Delta. That's crazy.
Oh my god.
But back to the episode.
Okay, so yeah, Jentry Chau. I had no idea what this show was gonna be like, and
I assumed it would have the Underworld in some way, based off of the title.
Before we get into anything, I thought, I think it'd be way more interesting if we started with the animation.
Ooh.
I'm gonna start with Roxy, because Roxy, you know, I'm just gonna start with Roxy because we can. What do you think of the animation?
What about me?
I don't know. You're.
What about me?
I mean, you and Sir are both artists. I was going to say you're an artist, but also so is Sir. You're both artists. So.
Okay, yeah, no. It was the animation was really good. Some of the art direction I was a little mixed on because, like, the actual demon designs are really cool. Sometimes some of the human designs look weird to me, though. Is that fair? Like, the shading on the noses in particular was like, why?
They're definitely trying to go for, like, an anime-ish art style.
Yeah.
Like a simplified, a simplified one, because one of the most prominent things about anime is extremely hard. It's not extremely hard to animate, but it's very, what is it called? It's like they put so much detail into one frame. That's why their lips are normally the one thing animated. Maybe their eyes, but it's like they make it so detailed. So it's like a way more simplified version, which it does work for the show. Because
I agree.
It looks really nice.
Yeah.
I like
the fight scenes, especially, are just straight up fire.
Yeah.
They were definitely like the highlight of the show.
Yeah, they did a really good job on the
fight scenes.
You know, and it's so weird because it comes from fucking Netflix, the home of Big Mouth.
Home of Marmaduke.
Okay, well, Marmaduke's isn't that like live action hybrid? Yeah.
No, they made there's an animated Marmaduke movie a couple of years ago.
What?
It was 3D animated and had 0% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Okay, it can't be that bad. It has a 0%.
Should we do a Marmaduke episode?
No, that's not an invitation for that. I'm just saying it can't.
That's the funny thing. That's the funny thing. Anytime anybody mentions anything that sucks, I'm like, yo, should we talk about this?
Yeah, and I'm like, I'm not making an invitation for us to talk about bad shit. I'm just saying it's ridiculous that it exists. Anyways, but the animation's really good. The lighting as well. How it reflects off the characters is really nice. Some of the transitions are also pretty good. I like how the Underworld looks when they go there. It's really detailed, but also simplistic. Like it's
it looks like the sky in SpongeBob.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was meaning the black and white looking place. The prison.
Oh, the ghost jail?
Yeah, ghost jail. Yeah, it looks
the place
really
that looked like it was made of coral.
Coral. That's
because it is. They trap ghosts in coral and try to break out.
I like it. It's very beautiful.
Yeah. It's very creative.
Yeah.
Especially with how it utilizes all the different things from Chinese mythology.
Yeah, that's another thing. The Chinese mythology was really well handled. I mean, I'm not one of those people that are like, oh, I know everything about. I'm not even gonna lie and act like
I do. I don't really know much about most mythologies. I'm just like, yo, the Norse gods are kind of cool.
Yeah, well, the Greek gods are kind of dicks.
Kind of fucked up. Anyway.
No, absolutely. Like every Greek god except Hades, who still has done some bad things, but has a much better track record than the rest. Like they're so mean.
That's what happens.
I think it's supposed to be a you worship them out of fear sort of thing.
Yeah.
Anyways, I like just how not only I do like the character designs, And when a certain character... Oh, yeah. Spoiler alert. I feel like we always have to mention that. We're spoiling this show.
No way.
Yeah. I just don't want people to be like, what?
I feel like people going to an episode like this could expect spoilers.
Especially because it is
Why would they?
Season.
It's a review. Why would you not expect spoilers?
Yeah, but you guys didn't spoil what happens in Mario 64. It's like, what?
That's
Princess Peach! There you go!
No, not the deep, compelling lore of Super Mario 64.
Hey, did you know L is real? Anyways. I mean,
yeah, I know Hell is real. I watched
real.
Amelia Perez.
Watch Amelia Perez. Roxy was in Hell for a little bit. But it's a really... Not only is it really stylish, I just think that overall, I think with what the show was really going out to go for, it's really good. I think so far this is probably like the most well-animated TV show we've talked about so far. As in, like, how it looks. I mean, like, Rick and Morty...
Okay, how many shows have we talked about? Like, obviously Family Guy isn't number one on that.
In terms of animated shows, we so far talked about Hell of a Boss and Rick and Morty.
And Family Guy.
And Family Guy, yeah.
But I mean, to be fair though, after season 1, Rick and Morty's animation is really good.
And I believe it, but I haven't watched Rick and Morty season 2. But hey, maybe in season 2 we will. Haha, wink wink, nudge nudge, honk honk. Anyways, so yeah, I don't really have too much to say myself about the animation. I just think it looks good, and I think they did a good job. Especially with having to make 13 episodes. I think some of the backgrounds are really cool, but I think it's mostly because it's mostly just in a high school, and whenever they do leave sceneries, or like leave to other locations, and mix well with lighting.
Yeah, especially like how the lighting changes whenever there's like a demon they have to fight.
Yeah, it gets like more darker.
Yeah. I thought it was interesting that they matched it up with their own music.
We'll talk about the music.
Sort of like sort of like how Marvel uses like popular songs, except
all the songs in Jentry Chau were made for the show,
and also,
which I really like.
And also for most Marvel products, it's only used for no reason, like Thor. It's like Thor: Love and Thunder. They literally use it just like why would they even use that?
Because Guardians of the Galaxy was successful.
There's a few, like AC/DC had music in the first Iron Man, Back in Black, and then
no, I just mean it became way more abundant after Guardians of the Galaxy.
Even though it made sense for Guardians of the Galaxy, even though
because he's like,
I know. I'm just saying. Like,
we should do an episode on that movie sometime.
What, the first Guardians? I love the first Guardians.
Yeah.
The first Guardians, like all the Guardians of the Galaxy movies are really good. I don't think there's
after a certain upcoming episode, it's what we need after we did that one.
We won't talk about that. Actually, it's kind of weird. I feel like if we do that, I feel like what we should do is like every season we just talk about one MCU movie. Like it could be any of them, like MCU, not just Marvel, because then we just never get through X-Men. Anyways,
I'm fine with that, actually.
Yeah, there's a lot of good ones. Iron Man, being specific. Anyway, okay, back to Jentry Chau. I don't have much else to say about the animation. Are you all ready to go into the plot?
Yes.
Okay. Fuck. I hate having a phone password. Okay. I'm gonna let Sir kind of explain the plot. So go ahead.
So the plot is basically that Jentry, as you read in the Wikipedia article, Jentry's turning 16, and she discovers that there's a demon king named Mr. Chang who wants to kill her and take the powers from her soul. So she goes back from Korea to Texas with her Gugu, her caretaker.
I hate to say it.
And Ed, a little funny
killing
demon.
Her by taking her powers was this inspired by Multiverse of Madness?
Oh my gosh! But yeah, she goes there. He tries to defeat Chang there. It didn't work because she ended up opening a portal, and Gugu becomes a ghost. And the rest of the show is her wanting to live a normal life, also training to close the portal and fight off demons.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's basically a perfect sum up of like what happens in the show. Like first episode wise, because then there's the zombie character.
There's the zombies with the whole Alamo. And there's whole drama between Jentry and Gugu. Then there's Gentry's mom. And all sorts of stuff happens.
Yep. And insanity ensues.
Wowie zowie.
Yeah.
And at a certain point, I'm just like, wait, it's not over?
It's not over? Yeah. Like I said, for the last 3 episodes, I don't know if this is confirmed, but I get the feeling they were aware of how badly Netflix screws over their animated shows, so they put whatever plot they wanted to do in a potential season 2 into the last like 3 episodes.
I wonder if it's like the Owl House, like how they kind of did that with season 3, or sorry, quote unquote season 3.
They sped up season 2.
Yeah, basically.
Just because they assumed
no time for a body swap episode. We gotta get things going. And it was for the better.
Oh man, no body swap episode. The show sucks now.
The Owl House is a pretty good show. I will not deny. I watched it all in like a span of a week. Or 2 weeks.
Me too.
What? We need to what?
No, I said me too.
Oh, you too. I thought you said we need to. I was like, need to do what exactly? Talk about it? I mean, we
might talk about it later. But anyway,
we got a lot of things on our backlog we need to get to. But anyways, I am a huge fan of the whole premise of the show, where it's kind of like, in a sense of just, I thought I was just a normal person, but deep down I'm actually X, not. I'm X, the social media app, but you know what I mean. Like, it's always a nice premise to do.
That's a nice premise, like in Danny Phantom, which people compare this to. But although they do reveal her powers like to the public, like in episode 2, which really changes things up.
I thought they were gonna try to spend the entire season not letting anybody know.
Yeah, I mean, okay, side tangent. It always kind of feels like most projects that have like a supernatural or superhero, they never go for the secret identity. Like, aside Batman or Spider-Man, I guess. Like, they never really go for that anymore. They're normally just like I mean, the first Iron Man literally had the whole "I'm Iron Man," and then everybody cheers and claps. But you know, like, what I mean? Like, it's not a bad thing. I just think it's very...
He goes, I am Iron Man. I am Iron Man. I am Iron Man.
Yeah, did you know that song was actually performed by Ozzy Osbourne? Or Black Sabbath?
No.
Yeah. Black Sabbath.
I did not know that.
Yeah, and now you do. But anyways, yeah. They didn't really hide the whole... They didn't do the whole, secret identity. They all pretty much figure out within, like, the first few episodes. Like, who Jentry Chau was and what she does.
Plot lines are just really frustrating most of the time anyway.
Spider-Man No Way Home, anyone? How they do that like 300 times.
You told me to brainwash the entire world before you just asked if you would get into college.
I love how after that scene it just shows him outside and they just shut the door on. It's like,
okay, Doctor Strange has to be like the most assassinated hero in the MCU. They made him a complete idiot.
Yeah, I know, and that sucks because he used to be one of my favorite MCU characters. Anyways, we're not here to talk about that. Anyways, yeah. So along with that, we also get introduced to some other characters. We won't go into them in specific.
We'll get to them in the character section.
Yeah, there's Kit, there's Michael,
there's Stella.
Stella. God.
Ed.
Is that what they named is that the zombie's name? Ed?
Yeah. Ed, named after Edward, the most famous person in the Underworld.
I just keep calling him the zombie. You know, I'm like,
He's more of a Chinese vampire.
Yeah, but I think
Yeah.
in mythology they're zombies. I don't know. They're fucking cookies. Anyways, so along with that, we get introduced to them, and then we get to find out what happened to Gentry's parents, which
Turns out they were not telemarketers.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Instead, they were working. Technically,
instead they're dead.
They weren't actually telemarketers.
One of them's dead.
Yeah, one of them died. And I thought it was very interesting that they kind of had the whole, like, you thought that they just died and they were just normal people. You know, I don't know where I got this, but, like, it reminded me a little bit like how we never found out. Like, I thought the show was going to kind of go how Lilo and Stitch went about it, where, like, it's just kind of implied that the parents died rather than, like, explaining what happened to them, what they were like. Instead, you just kind of got...
Well, didn't Lilo and Stitch say they died in a car crash?
Yeah, but, like, they didn't...
Yeah, it was a rainy day.
Yeah, but they didn't, like, go into, like, oh, if Mom was here, this would have been different. Like, they never had to do anything like that. Instead, it was just more of, like, they died, and that was it. Like, I mean, yeah, it sucks they died, but it's like, that's not what the full thing was about.
You told me my parents died in a car crash. The great Lillian James Potter.
Oh, God.
Oh, my God.
Oh, I really do not know why anyways, so...
What I should have mentioned in the action is... What I should have mentioned in the action is how this show isn't afraid to get, like, well, not super gory, but still, like, straight up violent. Like, we straight up see Gugu and Gentry's dad get stabbed in the chest.
Yeah.
And have the whole thing, like, decapitated.
Mm-hmm.
There's also a part where Stella inflates a guy to death.
No. I'm trying to remember.
What? That happened?
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying.
Yeah, it's like in Dig Dug, you know?
Exactly.
Yo, Dig Dug.
Dig Dug if it was good. No, it already is good. Jentry Chau if it was good, and it's just Dig Dug.
God. Anyways, so when we get through more of the show, I always thought Mr. Chang was always a good villain. And I think everybody agrees with that he's a good villain. But I love how when we first see him, he sends out henchmen, they lose. And then when we see him again, he's like, he has like this, the Lich King and Bellows vibes to him. That's what I got.
Yeah. Well, okay, it's because, is it because he forsakes his humanity for the sake of his goal?
Yeah.
That, and also with just how his design is, it reminds me a lot of the Lich from Adventure Time.
Yeah. They even foreshadowed him being possessed early on with, you see Gugu trying to open up his chest, and we see a pair of, like, eyes in there.
Mm-hmm.
Glowing.
Well, and also, what we... The wowie zowie, he's like King Magnifico if he was good.
I think you said he was like Wanda Maximoff if he was good. She was good.
Yeah, like that. Actually, that's a better comparison because his motivation starts out in a place where you're like, okay, I can sort of feel bad for you.
I guess now we're going into characters.
Do you all want to go into characters?
Yeah.
Sure.
Alright. So, the characters... Let's start with Gentry.
Aren't we already on Mr. Chang?
Oh, I mean, we can continue with Mr. Chang. Yeah, so...
yeah.
He's like the main villain. And he's really cool. I mean, like, his design is striking to me. It's just so good.
He looks like... He's just a giant heaving mass.
Yeah, but, like, what makes it cool is that he's quick. Like, he's not slow. He's not like a Dark Souls boss where he's like,
he has henchmen, but he doesn't.
Up!
He has henchmen, but he obviously doesn't need them.
Yeah. And also, like, with Gentry's parents, he's obviously fucking conniving. Because he's like, oh yeah, if you do this for me, you'll get this. You want a normal life? Well, just do this. You know, like, that's what makes it so good.
I also like the fact that he's not some... I also like the fact that he's not some villain of honor who'll be like, oh, okay, well, you did what I said technically, so I'll let you go. He's just like, no, I'm just gonna kill you now because you know what I meant.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then when it's later revealed, he's like, I'm just gonna, because like what I always liked was the fact that like he what's the word? Like he knows like what he's doing, but like he always has to prove to make a point. You know? Like he always has to make a point to them that like he means business. And I like that. I don't know why I'm stating it like that, but because like whenever Gentry's parents go and see him with Juju trying to stop him, he's like, I want this. And then they're like, well, our daughter has it. And he's like, alright, then just give me your daughter. I don't see what the problem is. And they're like, no, fuck. They're like, no, fuck you.
Problem solved.
Yeah.
No, you wouldn't want them. You wouldn't want to put them through the same pain that you're going through, right?
Yeah, and he's like, oh yeah.
All right.
He's like, all right. Stabs right through her.
Stab her dad through the chest.
Mm-hmm. And that was a really...
A lot of memories.
Yeah. That was really fucking terrifying, too. Like, when... Or not terrifying, but it was like, oh my god! It caught me off guard.
This guy's evil. For extra credit.
He's evil, but he's also a bad guy? But,
He's actually... He's actually two bad guys. He was possessed by the Mogwai.
Well, he's actually one decent guy and a bad guy controlling that guy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then at the end of the game, at the end of like the show, it turns out that in Jentry Chau Endgame, no, at the end of like his story arc, it turns out he was just a normal guy possessed by the Mogwai.
Yeah, and I like that they didn't do a King Magnifico or Wanda Maximoff and have him die anyway just because he was possessed by an evil person. He actually gets to go off and be fine.
Mm-hmm.
Because everybody there understood that he was a fine enough guy. He was just duped.
Yeah,
to agreeing to.
Just duped and desperate to bring his daughter back.
Yep. And what makes it even better is that although he was duped, he continues living, because like he does resurrect his daughter, and like he's like, oh, this ain't what I wanted. I want her to be happy because she couldn't realize who he was. He got what he wanted, but at what cost, basically. You know.
Well, she was right when she said it wasn't him.
Yeah, because it was the Mogwai, and that was really cool too. So, alright, are we done talking about Mr. Chang? And can we move on to the Mogwai itself? I mean, there ain't a whole lot to say. There's not
a lot to say. He's kind of Venom symbiote type character.
Yeah, he's like
he's just an evil little guy.
He's an evil little guy with teeth.
His motivation is just because he's evil.
Why are you doing this? I don't know. It's like that plankton.
Because aren't you gonna wash your hands? No, because I'm evil.
It's pure evil and stuff.
It's like that plankton meme where it's like, why are you evil? He's like, I don't know. I haven't gotten that far. I never thought I'd get this far. It's like, what the fuck?
I just thought it's fun.
Because it's fun. What's so fun about it?
It's fun.
God. Oh, okay, hold on. Quick side note. Hey, Roxy, so I asked Sir if we did a SpongeBob episode, what we should do is we should put season 1 through 9 on a wheel and just spin it to see which one we land on and which one we'll talk about.
Oh my god! Here's
that
the
would
thing,
be so
though.
funny.
I don't have any means through which to watch anything after the first 5 seasons. So it would have to be seasons 1 through 5.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. Actually, those
thank goodness.
Actually, those are.
I don't want to do an episode on season 6 or 7.
Oh, but come on, season 7 would be so fun. Wait, okay, hold on, wait.
Don't you want to see us talk about the Splinter?
Oh, will we just like review?
The Splinter season 6. Season 7 has like Pal for Gary, Stuck in the Ringer,
Sir,
1-course meal, the absolute worst of the worst.
Sir, did you also watch Pie Guy Rules?
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah, dude! Okay, sorry. I love Pie Guy Rules, so.
Okay, but if we do a SpongeBob episode, can I be Gary in the thumbnail?
Yeah, well, I'll be Mr. Krabs. That's actually Mr. Krabs is probably one of my favorite characters. I don't know why. Maybe because I'm also a greedy son of a bitch that loves money. Anyways, so back to the actual review. Sorry, y'all. We were talking about SpongeBob. Another good show that you should go watch. Specifically, season 7. Anyways, I'm kidding. So in the show, Paz, where like the Mogwai, when he's like shown off, I don't know why Jentry trusted him. I guess because
it's just like I was just like, dude. You were for somebody so adamant, and somebody who actually does seem to have a pretty strong will later, like in the finale. You have a pretty weak will.
I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world. I just thought I'd bring it up. That it was just kind of weird that she.
I was like, why would you ever trust this guy after you literally saw what he did to another person who agreed to accept his help?
Mm-hmm. But it ain't the worst thing. Can we talk about?
Well, I guess here's the question: why did the Mogwai look like that when possessing Jentry and her mom, but when he possessed Mr. Chang,
I guess because
I think because Mr. Chang was.
I guess because
for a long time.
Part of Gentry's got a taste of Gentry's powers, which allowed him to get a new form. That's what I thought happened.
What I thought was Mr. Chang was just possessed for so long that the Mogwai was.
Or was it because he was under a cloak?
He was always under that cloak. Maybe, I don't know. But yeah, I see what you mean.
Are you gonna say this next character was
Kit?
Michael,
yeah. I remember from. I know Shafe did a review in ranking his 2024 shows. He said Kit was his favorite character. And yeah, I can see why. Kit's pretty cool. What were you gonna say, Roxy?
Okay, sorry, I didn't know what order we were gonna do these in.
Oh, you're good. Just go ahead. Whoever wants to talk first, really, can have the floor.
I kind of already talked first. Yeah, Kit's a pretty cool character. You know, I like his backstory. Like he's an obscure demon, the painted skin. Yeah, I just feel sad for him, you know.
Yeah.
But there was the part where he was like, "Oh yeah, we're going to prom together," and I was like, "Dude, what the fuck are you? Why?
Yeah, well, why make a prom proposal that's made of skin?
Especially
that would help you.
Especially to a human, no less. Very weird.
And there's his demon form, which that definitely shocked me. First time seeing it. Especially with he hangs his skin like outside the shower. It's like, ah! Oh god.
I was like, did he kill a person?
It turns out no.
It turns out he did,
himself.
But
I have a quick question about Kit.
What?
So he says he's over thousands of years old, right?
I believe so, yeah.
Wait, does that make him
I was waiting.
Oh no!
Waiting for one of you two to realize.
Oh
Oh no. He's like Joe Biden.
Joe Biden, no, stop.
I mean, to be fair, Joe Biden's probably also a skinwalker.
Well, no, that's true. He is. I mean, how else was he able to say America can be defined by one word and then say? Okay, anyways. Yeah, I just thought it was interesting, cause like when he said that line, and then like he's over like a certain 1,000 years old, and then like then he like gave Gentry the flowers, or like the
prom proposal.
Yeah, the prom proposal. Right. I was like, oh, that's wait a minute. No,
skin. It'll taste really good when you try to eat it later.
Do you like your skin hot or cold? Okay.
I like it fried.
I like mine boiled. Okay, I'm sorry. Anyways, so yeah, I just thought it was really interesting that that happened. But yeah, I think he's a cool character. I like his abilities. And also, like, how they use those abilities to to go talk to the Goo Goo, so then they can go find the cloak. And then Goo Goo is, like, getting asked these questions, and when Michael comes with the prompt proposal, she like, Gentry is like, say
that's
this.
That's such a
like,
dick move.
I know! It's such an asshole move, but it was really funny. It's like, what the?
Yeah.
Such a dick-ish move.
That was not cool.
And then he dies.
Yeah, that.
Yay!
My man deserves better.
Dying.
Yeah, he gets. Doesn't. Yeah, he gets.
It's actually part of a. It's part of a fake out where you thought it was Gentry who got drilled through the chest like Aerith.
Wait, does that mean that this show was inspired by the CW Flash show?
No.
Because they did that exact thing.
No, but it turns out, it was just a kit wearing the Gentry skin he made.
Yep. And
he sadly dies.
Yep. He dies, and unlike Palpatine,
he dies of cringe.
You know, the deaths in these shows are definitely better than that movie. I'm just saying. Anyways,
for context, I sent a GIF earlier in the chat where it's Patrick Stewart dying in Multiverse of Madness.
Professor Xavier, yeah. Call him right. God. Anyways, so
you're like, keep Patrick Warburton.
No, I don't care about Patrick Warburton. Fucking
keep Patrick Stewart's name out your fucking mouth.
How dare you? Yeah, I love Patrick Stewart. I'm so sad that he died. He didn't really.
He died?
No, he's actually in a new movie right now, or he's
That's
filming.
Cool.
Yeah, he's filming a new movie right now. You want to know what it's called?
Sure.
Avengers Doomsday.
Oh.
Yep, they brought him back, baby. They brought him back for Doomsday.
He's probably gonna wish that he actually did snap his neck.
Oh yeah, no, don't worry. Guess who else will be coming back for that? Ian McKellen, who's like fucking 90 years old. They're bringing him back as Magneto. And if you think,
what if he showed up as Gandalf?
Apparently, real quick. I know we're off topic, but apparently, Tobey Maguire will be returning as well, but only in the first 10 minutes.
What?
Now that's just a rumor, but everybody's like,
a film rumor.
Yeah, but everybody's like, oh, so he's gonna fucking die. Like that's just probably what's gonna happen. And if that is true,
I think that they just terribly and were wrong.
I would be really mad if that happens.
What if he only appears for like the first 10 minutes, and then he fucking dies.
If Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man dies, I'm gonna be really mad.
Okay, but what
and
if...
look, I don't even care about Marvel anymore. Just, that would piss me off anyway.
Dude, if they brought in Hugh Jackman Wolverine at any point, like, and then they just kill him off in that movie, like, I mean, I guess my question would only be, which...
You show up to Kevin Feige's house, you're like, "You're a fraud, Marvel man!
You're a piece of shit! I went in expecting a good movie, but what I got was Cheapy the Cheapskate. Hey, I'm not cheap. Anyways, but yeah, no, that's happening, and I'm really excited to talk about the other X-Men movies because, not gonna lie, everybody, we're gonna be talking about X-Men until Doomsday comes out.
Okay, we need to actually get back to what the episode's supposed to be about.
Exactly.
Sorry, I know. I just wanted to get that out of the way. I just want people to know.
We've been so distracted this episode.
We're distracted every episode. This is just like a daily occurrence for us. It's like a.
It would be so awesome.
Anyway, so
it would be so cool.
So
going from Kit to who's the next character?
Let's talk about Michael. He's a cheater.
Exactly. He literally cheats on his girlfriend at the end of the show. Like, what the fuck?
And then he leaves Stella because he's like...
No, here's the thing. He didn't even say he was going to break up with her. She just assumed the worst and broke up with him.
And it's so crazy that they did.
And I was like, well, okay, actually, if she jumps to conclusions that quickly, you kind of dodged a bullet there, dude.
Yeah, especially with the whole, like, college plan she already had prepared for, like, 3 years.
Dude, that was creepy. Who does she think she is? Fang from Goodbye
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
We had this whole plan. Too bad a big rock is literally gonna come in and fucking ruin it. At least here, they think they still have a
Too bad a big space demon's gonna come in and ruin the plan.
But anyway, so when we first get introduced to Michael, it's in the waitress.
It's like in the chicken chicken
shack.
place that gets burned down.
Yep. And then like he's like, yeah, that demon girl like destroyed a bunch of precious family heirlooms, and you know it was really sad. Of course, that's Jentry. And like whenever I heard that, I was like, damn, that's messed up. And then like when we get to the principal, he's like, I lost my son. And then everybody's like, oh my god, you know, and it's like special
Jesus
blanket.
Christ.
It's like honestly, they would have just
Son's
kept the
favorite blanket.
Yeah, you know what? Like if that's really the reason why you got pissed off, you know, maybe you don't have a good reason to be pissed off. I mean, I get it, sleep's important. I understand that, but like getting so mad because
no, the principal's such a dick.
Well, yeah, he literally... Here, let's talk about the principal real quick. I fucking hate this guy.
He literally goes to the stadium. He literally goes to the stadium specifically to publicly humiliate her. And then she just cries in the middle of it. He's like, guys, I'm still right.
Guys.
It just takes a second. It's just, you're a fucking dick. You're making a teenager cry.
Yeah, like, she's just not... Like, everybody else is like, what
Dude.
the fuck?
Do you think if the show got a season 2, the principal would be fired?
I hope.
For
Definitely,
bullying a student.
Yeah, it was so... Like, whenever I saw that, I was like, man... Like, that's so, like, unbelievably cruel. Like, fucking most, like...
What an asshole.
Like, you know, at least with Negan, whenever he made someone cry, they gave her a hug. Granted, she gets shot later, but that's not because of him. It's because someone else shot her. Anyways, that's neither here nor there. So, they... Like, the principal fucking sucks. I hate the principal. I get that you're not supposed to like him, but my god, he's such a prick. Every time when I saw him, I was like, dude, I wish you just died in that fucking fire. It's like, I don't care.
You wish he died in a fire.
Anyways.
But like,
the whole reason why he's mad about the fucking demon girl is because, like, from all we know, he lost a fucking blanket. Brother, buy him another blanket.
But that was his favorite blanket. It's irreplaceable.
bro, just say, "Oh my God, we found
He's a
the
baby.
blanket."
He can't tell the difference.
Or at least
He was literally newborn. He literally doesn't have object permanence.
and instead of just fucking anything else, he's just like, "No, I gotta kill this demon girl."
Or at very least expose this demon girl.
Yeah, and then like
The monster she is.
when she fucking saves everybody from the fucking Alamo people, which are fucked up, by the way, because I hate.
Okay,
Yeah,
the ghosts
like,
are
"Fuck
literally
you guys."
like above. I get that only she could see ghosts, but like everybody else could see ghosts while that was happening too. So
Yeah, like they all knew that they
like,
were controlled.
those ghosts were visible to everybody.
Yeah, so like you would think he would be like, "Wow, maybe she's not that bad after all," but instead he's like, "Nope, you're suspended," and it's like, why? Are you fucking stupid? Like,
You shot a cannonball into my boss. You stopped your other students from literally getting possessed and forced to murder each other.
yeah. Obviously, Gentry, you should die. It's like, what? Alright, back to Michael. So, sorry, did you have anything to say about the principal other than he's a stupid prick that fucking sucks?
No.
Average Texan. It's that guy.
Average Texan.
Running around. The only inaccurate part about him being the average Texan is the fact that he didn't do it out of racism.
True. Anyways, so one last thing before we move on, or no, let's talk about Michael. I almost moved us on to Michael. My bad.
Yeah, he's a pretty
fine.
cool character.
I like how he gets visions.
Yeah, he gets visions, and it's never explained how, which I guess it's pretty cool.
Clearly, they planned to reveal that if they got a season 2.
They said that.
Yeah.
I did look it up just to see if they said anything, and it's like the director says that if they got the chance, they would do a season 2, but like it hasn't been greenlit. Which, I mean, we all know how Netflix is. Netflix is like every other corporation. Sucks.
Yeah, so that's basically a death sentence.
Yeah.
Yeah. Welcome to Netflix. You've been greenlit. Welcome to Netflix. You've been canceled.
Yeah. But I didn't even get my first episode.
There's actually an episode in Rick and Morty season 4 where Rick goes out of his way to manipulate Morty into not wanting to pitch a show to Netflix, and he's like, and if I remember correctly, somebody at a certain point just goes, "Why'd you go through that effort? It would have gotten canceled in a season anyway."
It just sounds right. I don't. You know, like, there's only like one show. Like, again, I don't watch Netflix. It's not my thing. Like, the most Netflix has for me is Shameless, and that's about it. Like, Jentry Chau, and the only reason why I watch Jentry Chau and Stranger Things is because we're talking about it here, so, you know.
For me.
Yeah, for sure.
I'll cancel 1,000 shows before I let Stranger Things die.
I'll cancel 1,000 shows before I let Big Mouth die. Well, I guess actually that's not accurate anymore, because I think Big Mouth did finally.
Yeah, Big Mouth eventually ended. Another new show, Mating Season.
Yo, Big Mouth episode when?
Whenever
No.
I am 6 feet in the dirt. I do not want to watch Big Mouth. We just gotta agree that's on the blacklist, right?
Right.
No.
Why? Why are you so against putting bad shit into the fucking blacklist?
Because it's funny to not.
You know what? We're changing the rules.
Blacklist
If it's going on the blacklist, 2 out of 3 can agree. Okay, no, actually, that's not fair. I just realized how fucking hard that could backfire onto me. Anyways,
Yeah.
So that means. Does that mean we can watch Fix?
No. I don't want to watch Fix. It doesn't look good. Don't me, Roxy. You know that show looks like ass. There's literally never mind. I'm not even gonna get into it. Okay. To move on from that, to back to Michael. I think one other cool thing about him is the fact that he's really like he has like his own kind of arc where he goes from doing the things that people expect him to do, to doing things he wants to do for himself. Which I really like.
Yeah. One of which includes cheating on his girlfriend.
Oh my god. I was mostly meaning the fact that he quit football to go and play for the band. Which was something he wanted to do. Which also, apparently his parents know that he has visions as well. I remembered that.
Yeah, I wonder what that's all about.
Stay tuned for the not coming season 2.
The non-existent season 2.
Okay. Should we move on to Gugu? Or Stella?
There's not much to say about Stella.
Yeah.
Is there?
Yeah.
She's a bitch.
She exists.
She exists. Anyways, back to best boy Ed.
Oh, Ed.
Ed.
I didn't care for Ed.
The funny vampire man.
I didn't really care for Ed. I thought he was honestly kind of annoying. Like, he's
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. How do I say this? I'm not trying to be like, oh my god, if you like this character, you're a loser. I'm not.
The wacky marketable small guy.
I mean, he just reminded me of King from Owl House, but he has a TikTok account.
Yeah, a TikTok.
Which,
and he has a phone because Gugu gave him that because telekinesis doesn't work on touch screens.
Which is weird. I don't know how that works, but okay. I guess it kind of does.
Why wouldn't it?
I guess technology interferes with powers. I guess Professor Xavier, if he wanted to grab his phone, he's like, oh, damn it. Anyways. So, yeah, I'm not really the biggest fan of Ed. He just kind of... He's there, and all he does is he's like, guys, I'm on TikTok. Look, I made a reaction.
I find that really funny, though. Like, the idea of wanting to be scary through social media.
It's like that meme of, like, if the founding fathers had our technology, they would be like, they wouldn't be able to get anything done. They'll just be way too busy watching porn. Like,
oh my god. What?
Like, come on. Like,
actually, I kind of want to see that now.
There's a video. Hold on. I'll send you the video of there's a Wizards with Guns video where it's like a guy was able to bring Thomas Jefferson back, and he's just on the phone. He's like, "Oh my god, do you know how much porn you guys have?"
Oh my god, they're not even human. That's awesome.
Oh my gosh, they're not. Like, I watched it all. Oh yeah, okay. It's called. Okay, I'll send it to you after the video, but it's called "Testing How Racist Thomas Jefferson Is." Like that. It's a very funny video.
He'd be like, wait. He'd be like, wait. I thought that. No. I don't think I could make the joke.
Don't make the joke.
He'd be confused by Obama's presidency.
So, Roxy, what are your thoughts on Ed?
I like him.
What? I don't.
What?
I didn't hear that. What?
I said I like him.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I think I'm the only one who doesn't. I mean, it's just not my humor.
I can see why. To be fair,
it's just
definitely an acquired taste.
Like,
to be fair, you need a very high IQ to understand Ed's humor.
Like, it's like Rick and Morty all over again. It's just not my thing. I'm more into, like, I mean, I'm not gonna be like, oh, I'm into highbrow comedy. I just don't like the whole. I guess for me, it's always like whenever they have like an in-universe version or the real-life thing of like TikTok or Instagram or whatever the fuck.
My god, it's influencer demon.
I don't like
that subscribe button.
I don't like any of that, if I'm going to be honest. It's just not my thing. So, yeah, sorry y'all. I guess.
Okay, but who would win though? Ed versus influencer Smurf.
Oh, Ed easily.
Ed easily. Ed
You
can at
just
least turn
eat
into
him
a
up
demon.
right there.
But okay.
And now we can talk about Goo Goo.
I want to hear Roxy go on about Goo Goo.
She kind of sucks, but like in a way that makes sense and doesn't make her hateable.
All right, how so?
No, okay, she's still a good guy, but she's really bad at being a good guy. Like to the point where she dips into bad guy territory sometimes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, she's definitely the more like, I guess, gray area character. Like she does things for good, albeit the wrong way.
Mhm. Yeah, I mean, I definitely see that because like she not constantly, but she lies about like a lot of things.
Everything.
Yeah. How many hours do I have in Bellatro? Hold on, I need to know. Sorry. Continue. I'm not trying to derail. Oh, one day, 22 hours and 37 minutes in Bellatro for Xbox. Okay. Sorry. She has like a lot of like the whole I gotta keep it a secret for Gentry, but then like turns out that because of her, like Gentry didn't really have a childhood. Like
Yeah.
And what makes it even worse is the fact that like with that, like Gentry mom doesn't even know she exists, or hell, because of that, like Goo Goo fucked over not only Gentry but also fucked over
her dad is literally dead.
Yeah, her dad died
because of her.
Her mom never knew she had a daughter, and now basically she was left to raise Gentry, and then like keep that lie forever. Never planned to tell her. Like, cause like
Even went as far as to have two shapeshifter ghosts disguise themselves as her parents.
Yeah, which is fucked up. And I also love how like they show that, but then like we don't see like Gentry come back and be like, you guys are acting different. She just immediately knows it's a lie, which I thought was really cool.
They literally weren't even in disguise when she got
Yeah,
there.
exactly. That's what I like, because normally it's like you already know, and now you're just waiting for the character to know.
Yeah.
Which I'm not the biggest fan
I
of.
like those.
Does he know?
Another thing I really liked is their fight scene where Gentry and Goo Goo try to fight each other as she tries to get her powers back into the Yellow Emperor's robes. Like because you understand where both of them are coming from, and it's like, it's like it doesn't tell you what side to choose because you don't understand both perspectives. The only thing that pushes it over the edge for one side is the aftermath, when Goo Goo possesses a woman to hit Gentry across the face.
Well, she also possesses a random guy and makes him look like a creep in public.
Yeah.
Yeah. Immediately hear like the ice cream man or whatever is like, "Hey, you harassing that girl?"
Yeah, he's like, what? Because he's not, but because of how it looks.
dude, that guy's gonna get into the Great Beyond automatically just because Goo Goo ruined his life by making him look like a pedophile.
Oh, poor guy. Yeah, but like she obviously does care about Gentry. She like goes out.
Yeah, but also once again, she's so possessive and controlling. It's hard to say that she's like a good guy.
Mm-hmm.
A misled person with understandable motives is probably a better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She is interesting. I don't think I hate her, but also like when she actually dies, it was a little sad, and I was a little emotional. I didn't cry or anything. I was like, oh, it tugged a little at the heartstrings, my very dead heart strings. If you're wondering. It was sad. Okay. Shall we move on to the main character?
Last but not least is the main character,
Jentry
Chau.
We didn't talk about her mom at all.
Do you want to talk about her mom?
Not really. I just noticed that we didn't.
Well, I mean, if you do, just say so. We can. Gentry's mom. She's only in it for like a little bit of this season. And basically all...
And it was very clearly supposed to be a season 2, but they didn't think that they were gonna get one.
Yeah. And... It is...
she's there.
Yeah. He doesn't do a whole lot. Like, aside get possessed and... try to get...
And it's revealed that her seeing Gentry at the store unintentionally started the Great Fire.
Yep. Oh yeah, yeah. Is there any... I mean, okay, let's actually move on to Gentry. She's a cool character.
And she's a pretty good protagonist.
Very interesting. I like her powers.
Yeah.
Because she doesn't know how to fully control them, but we get to slowly see her develop her powers, which I thought was really good. And I think that's what the show needed, was like, which obviously the show was building up to showing her powers. It's showing how she gets from point A to point B, and I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to say anything about her, Roxy? Or Sir? I mean...
Once again, I think it's really weird that she would fall for the Mongoloid's lies.
Yeah.
Like, dude, you already know this guy can't be trusted.
But she trusts him anyways, and then that leads to a whole issue. But it's still pretty interesting, to say the least. She's very interesting.
No, it's interesting.
Interesting.
I have a hard
You
time...
understand her struggles of wanting a normal life.
Yeah.
Even if, like, by episode 9, she unintentionally pushes people like Ed and Kid away.
Mm-hmm.
And when she gets a taste of a normal life, she doesn't get called out for it by the stupid principal, and it's so sad.
Yeah. You
You just can't help but feel bad for her.
Can the principal just, like, die, please?
Again, as I said, I wish he died in the fire.
Oh my god. He was easily the worst character.
Well, yeah, but like that's why they didn't really give him a whole lot of screen time, because he's not supposed to be a likable character. That you're supposed to be like, man, I can't wait to see that guy on screen again.
No,
but like whenever I saw him on screen, I was like, oh,
I want to see more of it's Ed.
Yeah. I think what makes her also really interesting is she is just a kid. And you know what they say? Don't go messing with the kid because this one will fucking murder you. Or something like that. I don't know what the Blues Brothers said.
You know what they say, principals shouldn't bully their students.
Yeah.
You know what they say? The more the merrier. Oh, sorry.
Oh my god.
I had to get that out there.
I don't have much to say about her. I mean, like, she's like the main character. So, she's likable.
She goes likable, goes through the most development, totally kicks ass.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She should have kicked the principal's ass and been like, hey, don't fucking harass me, dude.
Alright, so that's all the characters. Shall we move on? That video. Should we move on to the soundtrack?
Oh, yes. I remember I was just listening to the soundtrack for like a month straight after finishing this show. So, 2 is also fire! So...
I'm the Joker, baby.
But yeah.
You said it like that.
Unintentionally. But yeah. Caroline, what do you think of the soundtrack for Jentry Chau?
Roxy, what do you think of the soundtrack?
Good.
That's it? Nothing else?
What? I don't... Do I have to have detailed thoughts on... You already know I'm not good at analyzing music.
No, I guess
That's
fair.
real catchy, addicting. Also, like, for some of the songs, they mixed in some Chinese lyrics there. Gives it its own unique flair.
Ric Flair. Wait, no, it's Ric Flag. Fuck! Sorry. Alright.
Of course, like the theme song, Moth to the Flame. Of course, there's the song 3X. Yeah, that plays during the first episode too. And then there's C, which someone did a mashup of that combined with What's Up, Danger, and it sounds amazing.
Very interesting.
Yeah, actually... Yeah. I also hope to get better at analyzing music.
Yeah?
Caroline, you have anything more to add?
Do I have anything to add? I don't like the soundtrack.
Yeah. Oh.
I just don't really like it. It's not bad.
Yeah,
It's nothing I hate. It's just not my type of music. For any of those who don't know, I am much more of a fan of the whole rock. To an extent, I'm hugely into rap. The Kendrick Lamars and the fucking useless Joker stencil, a negative Joker stencil that fucking sucks. Okay, thank you. I needed that. Anyway, sorry, playing Vulture.
What is happening?
There's a stencil Joker in Vulture. All it does is fucking... What it is if you have clear space... Okay, I'm gonna get off this topic. Nobody cares. I'll tell you about it later.
This episode is gonna be unwatchable.
None of our episodes are watchable. We're always off the fucking rails. Even when we have guests, we're even more off the rails there.
Anyways, what's the next topic after
I
soundtrack?
just want to talk about the soundtrack one last time. It's not a bad soundtrack. I just like my music different. I'm just not a big fan. What could have made it... I don't know what they could have done. They were obviously going for a different style. It's just not my style. I just want people to know that, so then nobody's like, "Oh my god, why do you hate everything?" I don't know. The first two episodes, the first episode that we did, I was extremely negative, and now we're on episode 2. So I don't want people to think I'm just a hater. Okay, so that is it for the show. I don't have...
Oh, you mean of season 2? I was like, what?
Yeah. Okay, should we move on to the ranking? We've been going for an hour, so unless anybody else has any final things they want to talk about.
Well, we should talk to... No, we did sort of talk about the plot, didn't we?
Yeah, we talked about the
yeah.
plot.
We really don't have anything else.
I don't. Personally.
Well, you know what? It's good. I think we should try to do a lot more shorter episodes, considering how many long ones we...
Well, I know Sharknado, I think Crash Bandicoot 2 and the next episode are short.
Yeah, Punisher Warzone.
Yeah, Punisher Warzone.
Short one too.
Yeah, we're not, because the specials are longer for obvious fucking reasons. They need to be, or they don't need to be, but you know what I mean. Like, they have a reason for being short. Because they're specials. So, I don't have a whole lot to say about Jentry Chau. What about you, sir? Are you ready to move on to ranking?
Yeah, to get to the ranking. I think I've said all I needed to say.
Yeah, I'm sorry, sir. You're probably really disappointed with what we had to say about the show.
I mean, I liked the show. Okay, sir?
I mean, you still liked it, so...
but there were just some really frustrating moments that... Like, each character had that one particular moment where I was just like, I hate you. And you know what I mean? It felt like Goodbye Volcano High after a certain point, which is...
Okay, I'm gonna start with Sir. Give your ranking.
I remember when I wrote the review for it on Serialized, I gave it a 9, but I think I would lower it a bit to a 8, which is great. 8 is still great.
Yeah.
It's a fun show.
Roxy?
I mean, it's all right. It's a 6.
Damn.
That's fair.
I mean, it's all right. Like,
I like this show. I don't know if I'll rewatch it anytime soon, but I don't really rewatch or replayability isn't like a definitive like, oh, that's the show's quality. So I'd probably give it an 8 or 7 or 8. Really good. The plot's really good. The characters are good too, even though there are moments that are frustrating. I feel like that's almost everything. Almost every moment of something has like that one moment. The soundtrack, as I said, I'm not a big fan of the soundtrack. I don't think it's bad or anything. It's just not for me. You know, the MCU soundtrack's more my style, but I think I'd give it like a 7.5 or an 8. Like between there. I'll go 8 for now. I like it as much as I liked Rick and Morty, which I think I also gave Rick and Morty an 8. They're both really good for their own special ways. So, all right, we did it, y'all. We finally got episode 2 fucking recorded. Holy shit, that took forever. But I mean,
it took way longer than it needed to.
To be fair, we were all doing very.
You want to just
what?
Do you want to just record another episode tonight?
Right now, like right after we get done with this one.
I gotta eat dinner.
Depends on.
No, you don't. You don't get to eat. Never.
It depends on what would be happening where I am right now. Anyways,
you will starve.
Next time on the Vulture Culture Podcast.
The next episode that will be uploaded next week will be the highly anticipated Punisher Warzone.
I don't think anybody has wanted to see that.
Oh no, everybody wants to see Punisher Warzone, Roxy. It's just you who didn't want to see Punisher Warzone because your mom's an idiot. Anyways,
I slandered you. What does my mom have to do with this?
Because she's the one. She's the one who made you pissed off that we reviewed it that night because you had to watch it right after you watched like 30 other fucking movies. Remember?
That's true.
So yeah, I blame your mom for that one. Anyways, after that we got Crash Bandicoot 2. The Cortex Strikes Back. I keep wanting to call it The Wrath of Cortex. I know it's not that, but like they're both pretty similar fucking titles. One's just Wrath, one Strikes Back. Okay.
Either way, he's back.
Yep. After that,
somehow Cortex returned.
After that, we got episode 30, which is our top 5 favorite movies, or top 5 best movies, whichever you prefer. Whichever one I call it, I guess. Whenever we get to it.
Favorite movies.
And then episode 31 is my most anticipated episode. We are going over the video game called Resident Evil 7. These two both have it. They have yet to play it. We have not recorded it yet, but I'm very excited to see these two's opinions on it. And then episode 32, which will be the last one we talk about, will be us talking about another Netflix project, K-Pop Demon Hunters, featuring, sir?
Featuring my sister, Hexia.
Mm-hmm. There's going to be a lot happening this season. I hope you all are excited, because it's going to be epic, like the movie. I don't know why I keep bringing up
the movie. Yo, when are we going to review Epic?
Never.
No.
One of the best.
There's nothing to say about Epic.
I don't think anybody wants to see that.
I don't know. Maybe we have some Epic fans.
I don't think anyone saw that while it was in theaters. And if they did, they probably forgot about it.
Alright, well anyways, thank you all for listening to this episode of the Vulture Culture Podcast. If you liked it, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Along with that, go listen to us on YouTube Music. It's actually really nice, and I'm going to keep recommending that because believe it or not, it's a really good program, and I even use it. So, use that to listen to us, and it helps, I think. I don't know. Along with that, if you want to follow any of us individually, all of our links will be down below. Oh, warning, we might not have timestamps for specific episodes, because my old phone broke and I lost all the timestamps. I'm just letting you all know that now. So, sorry. Not my fault, guys. That rock came out of nowhere. Thanks for watching. See you all next week when we talk about Punisher Warzone. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Did I say it? Nah. Let's for the sake of variance, let's not. I'm not going to say it this time.
Oh, okay.